Bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui do canal Super Memória. Na série anterior, o assassino, Derren ficou investigando a possibilidade de hipnotizar alguém para cometer um crime. Mas será que realmente seria necessário hipnotizar alguém para cometer um crime? Será que as pessoas precisariam estar hipnotizadas para fazer isso? Será que daria para convencê-los de outra forma? Quer saber? Melhor continuar assistindo o vídeo.
This is Gresham Street in the City of London. That's the Bank of England there behind us. This is a fake security van, and these are security boxes containing real money. Each box contains £50,000. This is Mark. Mark is our fake security guard, and Mark is a stunt actor, but he has been briefed to act and behave exactly as a real security guard would. This whole area is being protected and surrounded by the police. They are surrounding here from a radius of about 200 yards. Their job is to keep the public away and to intervene if anything gets out of hand. So this is the venue, this is the set for the challenge that I've set myself and have been working on secretly for the last couple of weeks, which is this. Under the guise of a motivational seminar in which I teach my skills to a group of middle management businessmen and women, can I get any of them to steal £100,000 in what they believe is a genuine armed robbery? That's the show. This is the heist. History is littered with examples of normal people being persuaded to act in deviant, criminal or irrational ways. How do you persuade someone to do something they would not normally be prepared to do? Some people might think of hypnosis. However, hypnosis isn't really what it appears to be. It's only a kind of play acting, and no one would carry out an instruction to really commit a robbery any more than they'd murder someone if they were told to. So my real task is to insidiously massage certain ideas and mental states into these people without ever mentioning a robbery, so that hopefully, when the time comes, they will just spontaneously, of their own free will, just decide to do it. And that journey starts at a rather comfortable hotel in Hertfordshire. 13 delegates were invited to an intimate seminar to apparently learn some of my skills. They were amongst the first to answer ads placed in the press, and also to fulfil certain criteria. They had to be open, responsive types, who I felt would respond reasonably to my techniques, have no criminal record, and fall into a typical middle management income bracket or above. They also had to be deemed psychologically robust enough by an independent psychologist to take part in the show. And at the end of the show, the opportunity to commit the robbery will be offered separately and individually to just 4 of the delegates. So I have to decide which 4 will be the most likely to take the bait.
I have done motivational seminars before in the past. I've delivered them myself and been to them.
I hope that I'll be able to pick up something from being in close proximity to someone who's so talented.
I'm intrigued by him. I'm very intrigued as to how he does what he does.
The way he manages to influence people and use the power of suggestion to get people to do what he wants will be very useful in my job, absolutely, yeah.
They've arrived the evening before the seminar to have time to relax and have dinner. They are aware that everything is being filmed, but they're unaware that I'm also present, watching from an upstairs room to see how they interact. To kick off the process of getting to know them and to amplify their behaviours a little, I introduce a couple of elements to see how they react to authority. Firstly, an actor playing an irritating security guard hassles them on their way into dinner. The antagonism that some of these people will feel towards this security guard, dressed in green, will become an important part of the jigsaw puzzle right at the end of the journey.
Enjoy.
Cheers.
To us.
If you can pull a stroke on Darren Brown, it's a trust to be done.
Did you see when Derren did the zombie shoot 'em up stunt? Yeah. I thought that's probably about as extreme as I'd like it to get.
As they enjoy their lavish meal and start to really relax, they're unaware that another actor, playing the maitre d', will present them with an unexpected bill after dinner and drinks. I want to see how they react, who complies, who gets angry, and who emerges as the alpha male or female of the group and takes charge.
Sorry, I think people have got their cards
with them or a means of payment. If it's in your room, would it be possible to get it? Because we'd prefer to settle this tonight.
What's this?
For the meal, the bills.
The bills?
I'm sorry, a few people don't seem to have not been aware of the fact that the accommodation is paid for.
I'm still hungry. Personally, I'm still hungry.
Where's the crisps?
I'm very sorry, but you should have said at the time, though. You have to pay for what you've consumed. I'm sorry. Hello, have you got your payment ready, sir?
Have I got my payment ready? Yeah, send it to my accountant.
Have you got your card in your bedroom, or have you got?
No, send it to my accountant.
Do you want to go and get my card?
Well, I'd love you to get your card. That would be a lot easier. It is a bit embarrassing. I understand it's a bit of a surprise to some of you. If you can sort it all out.
Young man, there you go. Put it all on that.
Right, okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers, Paul.
Thanks, Paul. Cheers, Paul.
Cheers, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
Cheers for dinner, Paul.
Our 13 businessmen and women have been told little about the show, other than they will be taking part in a seminar to learn my skills, and that there will be follow-up filming for some of them. I'm going to teach them some genuine skills that I use, peppered with some spurious pop psychology, and quite a lot of bullshit.
Very green, isn't it? What does green do to you?
My real aim is to start to focus them unconsciously on the idea of stealing, while convincing them that they're learning real skills to keep them responsive and hungry. Morning. Morning. Hello. Welcome to the seminar, and this is a first for me, so I hope you will get a lot out of it. Should be fun. Okay, so, mind mastery. Let's have a look at what we're going to learn, take away with us today.
There is no way I am going to show, even for fun, even for a laugh, that shoplifting should be done or condoned.
My task over the next 2 weeks is to see if I can influence a group of middle management businessmen and women to steal £100,000 in an armed robbery. The process begins with a motivational seminar. I have 5 hours to plant the seeds that will lead to the heist. Along the way, there are various levels at which I'm working. Make yourself feel confident about something simply by playing to their natural suggestibility, I encourage them to believe that hypnosis is a real tool which I'm using to cement their new skills. Their belief that I might be secretly hypnotising them makes them feel that they are learning more, which is a trick employed by many speakers in this industry. Can you feel it? On one level, I'm teaching them useful skills. They'll go away with a basic understanding of how to read people's unconscious cues. You can tell from the movement of the eyes whether or not somebody is making an image in the head of something that's happened, they're remembering an image, or whether they're making something up. What's your mother's maiden name?
Edwards.
Thank you. Little look up there and to the right. Don't believe a word of it. I'll ask you to go and sit back down again, but thank you. I'm saying it's this hand here. However, face the front for me and just open the hand that contains the coin. Show them the coin on the palm of your hand. Good. Do that. 2 minutes. It helps if you stand up as well.
That one's lower down.
Move the person around.
And now you're deliberately forcing yourself to look there. You look there first time, so it's got to be that one.
Well done.
I took my friend out for a meal out. I was doing the coin in the hand trick, and I managed to get, I think it was 9 or 10 times in a row, and I wouldn't tell her it was done, and she was so utterly vexed by it. It was great.
Also, I show them how to use certain language patterns to change people's behaviour and confuse aggressors on the street. The wall outside my house isn't 4 foot high, and of course, if someone says that to you, your reaction is to just...
Wool.
Wool. I also show them powerful memory techniques. In one exercise, I have them call out 20 words at random.
Carousel. Spanner.
Motorbike.
Okay. Somebody give me a number between 1 and 20?
4.
4 is a cloud.
15.
15. Carousel.
19.
19. Radio.
9.
9. Goal. Okay, 10 minutes from now you better do it in the speed it took to write them down.
The linking method was so quick to learn, and it is such an amazing thing, and I'm going to teach all my friends how to do it.
It's quite impressive that, basically learned the technique in the seminar, and now it's like sort of a week later.
I can still remember them now, and that's something that I could never have done.
Stand up. You go through the list from the top. Doll takes you to... Wool. Wool. Very good. What does wool now take you to?
Owl.
Owl. Very good.
Owl. Cloud.
Owl, cloud, toaster.
Toaster, avocado.
Avocado then takes you to...
Escalator. Joist.
Goal. Pyramid.
Portrait. Purse.
Goal, pyramid, portrait, purse.
Biscuit. Snow. 15 was carousel. 16 was laptop.
Laptop. Steak.
Spanner.
Steak, spanner, radio and motorbike.
Radio, motorbike.
Excellent. Is that right?
And after radio comes motorbike. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done. 4 things: knowledge, attitude, skills, and habits. Now, on a second level, I'm using metaphorical language to implant important pieces of the jigsaw puzzle connected with stealing and a romanticised view of criminality throughout the seminar. People's guard, those things that seem very kind of intimidating and impenetrable that people put up, it takes nothing. It can be effortless just to move those guards out the way and take this sort of lorry load of kind of opportunities and skills and strategies that they have to use. Right, I'm just going to pass that. Anchoring. That's great. Anchoring is stealing an emotion, stealing a response. Importantly, and on a third level, I introduced the idea of triggering emotional states. This will be of central importance to the persuasion process. I tell them to remember times when they felt highly motivated, and then to amplify the feeling. Can you feel it? It amplifies as it goes around. Each time that it goes around, it boosts you, and you get the feeling more and more. I then attach it to the trigger of rubbing their legs. Hold that feeling as you rub your leg. Keep the feeling there getting stronger and stronger. After a few repetitions, they can create the motivated state on command just by rubbing. And the more they do it, the stronger the association becomes. All adverts do this. It's classic stuff. It's show you sexy, sexy people, make those images bigger, brighter, closer, bring you into it, that sort of thing. Elicit the emotion that we'd like you to attach to this product. Got that, feeling that, great. And there's the product name, and then it goes away. That's an anchor. You're going to give your gifts. These will be of use later on, don't worry about them now, but these will represent something important to you, so thank you very much. I give them a realistic toy gun each, to apparently symbolise their new role as thought criminals. 4 of the subjects will need these guns in a couple of weeks. I also give them a CD each, which I say contains subliminal messages they must listen to every day. Their belief that I can influence them without them being aware of it is vital to the process. The CDs are in fact blank. They're all pretty similar, but...
Can you load it on your iPod?
Yes. Yes. Yes, absolutely. You can put it on your iPod. What I want to do now with you is just a consolidation kind of exercise before you go. In the style of such seminars, we finish with a group visualization. Here I shift the focus of the seminar towards motivation and an attitude of just do it, and reiterate the language of criminality. When a toddler just sees something, wants it, and goes and gets it, nothing kind of stands in its way. There's just that sense of just do it, just get it, and it's like a green light that just says go. Just do it. I also transfer the rubbing leg trigger across to a piece of music. Bring the feeling back. Keep it going. Whenever you hear that music in your head, you can just go for it. So they practice that a few times, and then I know that just by playing that piece of music, Can You Feel It by the Jackson 5, that it will trigger a very motivational state in them. And then much of the process to come will have to do with manipulating that association for my real agenda. But for now, the piece of music and the colour green and that do it phrase are all very powerful triggers for them. What I'd like you to do, after we've done this and we've finished here, you're going to go off and there's a sort of a pub a little way down, you're going to go off and have a drink. There is a sweet shop just over the road. I want you to go steal a couple of sweets, bring them back to the pub, to just reclaim that very childlike attitude which is at the heart of this. That's what I want you to do. Okay. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Feel it in the air.
It was fantastic. That's what I thought about. The whole day was great. It was brilliantly organised and it was wonderfully well presented.
Definitely in myself, I feel a lot more positive as I'm going about just like everyday stuff, and especially at work.
I really like my toy gun. It's brilliant. I get to run around my flat making bang bang noises. It's like being 10 again. It's really, really good.
There's a bit of a puzzle with it all. I mean, it is a bit funny. It's not going to make prime-time TV watching a crowd of us learn a few of his simpler tricks and techniques.
I have to get them to cross the line into deviant and criminal behaviour, but in a way which can be framed to sound fun and harmless. Purely because an authority figure has told them to, will they make the decision to walk into the shop, steal goods, and frame it as a positive experience for themselves? I'm watching the action through hidden cameras installed in the newsagents across the road. The shop owner is aware that we're filming, but the assistants know nothing.
I wasn't thinking it was going to be a real shop.
When I got in there, I realised that it wasn't as easy as I thought it'd be. All the staff were standing right by the sweets.
We were being asked to do something that was actually against the law.
They don't know that this is being filmed for the show, but they are aware that they may be caught on the shop security cameras and that what they're doing is illegal.
Hello. You all No.
Oh, too kind. Anything else?
Well, thanks.
That's it?
My initial reaction when I came back into the pub was actually euphoria.
It was like the woman had got 6 numbers on the lottery. She was so hyper and high about it and proud of herself.
I think that's something that I hope will actually stay with me, because I think I could probably do with taking a few more risks in life.
I felt really good, actually. It's bad to say. And I know, obviously, stealing's wrong, and that's what I want to say on camera. Stealing is wrong.
I have a young daughter, a teenage daughter. There is no way I'm going to show, even for fun, even for a laugh, that shop done or condoned.
Derren explained that would be taking us back to our inner child, and by taking me back to my inner child, I had the opposite effect, and remember the sort of it put the fear of God in me, really, in terms of the repercussions. So there's no way I was going to steal anything from that shop.
I didn't feel guilty, which normally I'd have thought I would have done, but no, not at all. Which was, I'm not sure if that reflects anything on my character.
Literally walked over, picked it off the shelf and just walked out. It was the guy in the suit.
One of the things I remember that Derren said was, if you do something with enough confidence, it will work. Which clearly does for him, but it didn't for me.
That's just when you never have this. There you go, no.
So you're not in a position to give it away?
Do not leave his side, please. Believe this. Why would a guy come in and ask to have a packet of fucking orbit? Why would a guy steal a Twix bar? Why would a guy come in, look at sellotape, fucking Angel Delight, a newspaper, wine, and then just buy a paper? Yes? Pardon? Do you want to put those jammy dodgers back, please? Sorry, the ones that are just in there. Thanks very much. See you later. Sorry.
I must have forgotten about those.
Yeah.
My ball isn't full, but...
Pardon?
My ball isn't full, but high.
What?
My ball isn't full, but high.
These doors are probably 13 high. It's a bit of a shut up. Mind yourself now.
You see him do it?
Yeah. That's the fourth one tonight, that is.
No.
Yeah. They're all in suits as well. There's something going on. That's why I asked him. I said, who comes in?
Is there a crowd of them? Ryan.
Why don't we just ban people in cities? 744. I'm fucked up him.
I felt it's a bit of a failure, actually, because I hadn't done it.
So out of the 13 people that attended the seminar, I've decided to eliminate 4 of them. Because he was a little too controlling. He'd also mentioned that he had a daughter and he didn't want his daughter seeing him do anything criminal on TV, which I thought was fair enough. Pam and Helen, I didn't feel was suitable to take through the heist experience, really, and Sula as well. Sula had admitted to filling out the wrong job on her application form. She isn't really an accountant, and her real job doesn't fall within the criterion of the show. So those are eliminated, but all the people that do get eliminated will take with them a very powerful motivational state which they can tap into, as well as certain genuine skills which they've learned from me at the seminar. So those are gone, but there are 9 people left.
Como vimos nesse episódio, Derren já conseguiu identificar pessoas que estão menos aptas a participar daquele grupo de apenas 4 pessoas que vai ser persuadido a assaltar aquele dinheiro. Agora, quais serão essas 4 pessoas? Tá animado para saber como vai desenvolver essa história? Não se esqueça de clicar em gostei, compartilhar o vídeo nas suas redes sociais, inscrever-se no canal para poder receber as atualizações e até a próxima. Obrigado por assistir a mais esse vídeo. Quer aprender mais sobre hipnose? Inscreva-se no nosso canal. Ou então, clique aqui e assista outro vídeo. Até a próxima.